plug the mic in, and away we go. There we go. I'll have to turn the volume down on that a little bit, I think. But here we go. Third floor office build. Oh, I should say we finished the second floor, and then we also have part of the third floor. So I finished up putting stuff inside the second floor, and so now I was able to cover that, and we're working on the third floor right now. So, and see, I can turn that down a little bit. There, that's a little better. I'll turn the volume down when I go back and edit, but I'd have to stop the audio track to do that. I just want to keep it going so I can get this in. I got it under 1452, so it was all I've done tonight. Like I said, I haven't been feeling well, so I stayed home tonight from work, and so I want to get this building done, get it built into the rock face there, and cover up that cave-like hole, and it's coming along. It's looking good. Started working on the storage of this here part of floor 2. Kind of, there's a door for come up the stairs and come out, so I made it possible to access the different floors as if employees would be using this building. There's no path going in and out of it. It is strictly a facade put up, and I've put a few animatronics inside this building on a couple different spots just to give it look like something's going on inside the building. At this point now, I'm putting in a couple different lights. You won't see these, but they'll project the light down onto the floor so it's not so dark, because those will be covered up when I put the third floor in. So I started out by bringing in some different items from scenery, putting them back here like they're in storage, and see they could if they have to, they could take them out. Oh, I just putting stuff in there. Like I said, it goes to if you get some people to come and look at your park, they can go through your buildings, and this way my buildings have stuff in them. They're not sitting empty. It takes a little bit sometimes to put stuff together, and I thought this came out okay. I did a couple things down below there, down on the other side of the stairs, and the stairs were fun because it takes 2 stairs to go up to this level, and then it doesn't look right. So I covered that, made like a stairwell using the brick walls, and it covered up that kind of inconsistency of what they look like from the side, but from the top or looking up, it looks like a set of stairs going up. So there's all kinds of different little things you can do to create different looks. Right now I'm looking for storage stuff that I can put in this here. There you go. Put the lights on. Putting the lights on helps a little bit. You can see a little better. But I like seeing what it looks like at night too, so that when it's all lit up, it's just not dark like a dark building. And so I need to put some light on the third floor because it is a little dark for the time being. But like I said, I'm not done with that. I just throw some stuff together, put a roof on it, and now I'm going to do something with that third floor, get that all done, and then I can start working on that Grizzle's admin building and his bunkhouse for him and his crews that use the tank garage to go fighting tank battles in World of Tanks. And I thought I'd put a paddle boat out there where I could build a harbor maybe, and give the impression that it goes out to sea, and that could be World of Ships portal, where real goal is to sail ships and sail at sea and take on other battleships, cruisers, and destroyers. He does have an aircraft carrier. It's called the Langley. He did purchase that. He was able to acquire it. He did a couple battles in it, and I need to go back and do some more. Oh, I see. Keep switching back from third person. That's all right. It's all make believe. This is just stuff to put in with the video, so that it's just not an image. Sound is always important. It always adds a little bit to whatever you're doing. music, putting a bass in the background. Just a simple bass does wonders for a video or something that you're doing that don't have any music. Just a steady little bass rhythm going. And then you can do something with the drums, or you can even use the finger drums. Whatever you need to do. Put something in there, be creative, and that's what I'm doing. I'm just trying different things out. Like I said, then I can go back and I can look at these clips and see things that hey, I gotta change that. And it's easier to change it now than when you got stuff built on top. Because as you can see, sometimes when I go to click on something, I get the whole building. I don't want the whole building. I just want maybe a particular wall. Good examples when I'm working on a third floor. There's a couple of walls there that didn't fit quite right. And it didn't help with the roof because they were off. They weren't lined up right or something. But that's what happens with you get different sized grids working on different things. You get the walls don't line up sometimes, and you gotta frig with them a little bit. I'm getting better at doing that. See, like that right there. See, that was poking through the floor, and that's the lights for the second floor. So those help light up that second floor, and it's not so dark. And here I'm working on the ladder because I need a way of getting to the third floor. Right? I got a stairwell going up to the second floor. I got a set of stairs in that second building up on the right going down into that part there. So now I need a way of getting up to the third floor. But like I said, customers can't come here. There's no path here. I'm pointing like you can see me. But there's no actual pathway there. It's all a facade. Give the impression that this is a staircase and stuff that people can use to enter the building, maybe get supplies in and out of, storage for different things. That's why I got all those crates and stuff. Might be for different rides and different stuff and different designs in the park, and it's stored here in the main admin building. No, not to be confused with Grizzle's admin. That's where Grizzle is doing his stuff, right? That's it's his park. OelGrez's. OelGrez's and Grizz are all the one and the same. I'm OelGrez's. Grizzle is my main character. I started him WoW, and I've brought him up through various different games: World of Tanks, World of Ships, Ark, 7 Days to Die, Minecraft. All these games and stuff where he went out adventuring, acquiring treasure and stuff. That's what the treasure chest there. I'm just making that up. But that's what, he was an adventurer. So, and that's where the restaurant and the hotel came from. I mean, he's been out, he's been to pubs. He's been, most of your D&D games usually start out in a pub where you meet somebody, and so he's familiar with going. There's a lot of pubs and places in WoW that it's a rest. You go there to rest to get your stats back up and stuff like that. And you sit in there and rest when you're not playing, and it helps your character. So cooking and grinding and acquiring different supplies like wood and stone, he's been doing a lot of that. So it's not far-fetched to say, well, okay, he's settled out, he's retired from adventuring, he's retired from WoW, and so we opened up a restaurant here in the park, and we called it Grizzle's Den, which would be like a pub type restaurant, and then there's a hotel, bed and breakfast type hotel, not attached, but a part of that franchise thing. So, and that's where I developed that. So from park to park, I can carry that same theme through because it's a franchise. It's part of Grizzle's adventures that OelGrez's used to take Grizz through. So, and Taz was a part of that. And even in Ark, I showed a couple clips of Grizzle and Taz. I should go back and play a little bit of that, get him going, get him back to his own place. But um, I left him. I'm not sure what I was doing with him. Like I said, I finally tamed the cat. So basically, that's where I stopped on him. I got him sitting out there in his little place out there on, where he tamed the cat at. And then I've been working on Jesse and Thanos. Thanos is a character I brought from Ironforge. He's a little dwarven character I created, and I use him in Ark. Then there's Jessie. She's the drummer. I got her in there, and so there's all kinds of stuff that Grizzle's been doing with Taz. And oh yeah, that's right. He joined. I created a Prey Survival Training Institute. That was Grizzle and Thanos and Jesse and all them. They were hunters that were training to be prey. That's what you train, you survive, you pass the course. You go to train, you don't survive, you don't pass the course. It's kind of pass-fail type thing. But it was a way of creating an organization. I created a logo. I got them somewhere. I've done a couple other different things using that Prey Survival Training Institute, and I might go back and work on some of that later. But since I bought Planet Coaster, I spent more time with this than I've actually been going on that other stuff. So I like this. It's one of those games too where you can play it and build and create stuff without having to destroy anybody. You don't have to kill anybody. You don't have to cause bloodshed. You just build. I know some people don't find that interesting, but I do. I think it's fun, and gives me things to do in spare time. Like I said, I'd like to do the same thing with the PC because I got a couple decent parks I'd like to be able to do a screenshot on and then do some editing and post those that are on the PC, like the racetrack one. That'd be neat to go through and show people exactly the 2 tracks I built and the different things I built in the racetrack. Well, we're gonna do something similar here, but like I said, I got to get this front facade finished. I got Foxy in her spot. Then I need to go in and put in a couple rides and stuff for people to do, so that when I do open the park, it looks a lot better when customers are roaming around. And then that way I can check the pathways and see if they're working, if people are getting jammed up and stuff. Oh, I can't wait to see this. Oh, I left some of that. Okay, that last bit, I don't think I sped that up. You got the Prairie Dog family. You can hear them in the background. They're doing the work on the design and building, and it's coming along. It's looking great. I like it. And we're getting to the end of this clip. But I just see that's where I put that 3rd floor in there. Make it look like that building's alive. It is. The eyeballs. There it is. It actually it blinks too. I can get it to blink. Yeah, I was playing around with that a little bit. That's what this little bit's about. The lights from the tunnel, from the entrance, are in the windows, and when I play with it a little bit, it looks like it's looking at you. The eyes better when it speeds up. This one didn't get sped up though. I got enough time in there. I got it fit to 1452. So we don't need to speed this part up.
I'll do that
one. We're going to call it a night.
Because you get that middle one, you don't want the
middle one. Well, I'll have to trim some of that down because we're almost to the end here. So for Phil Ed and OelGrez's, ELA Studio and Sons, we thank you for watching and be safe. And we'll get back to floor number 3 as soon as I come back down tomorrow night. Thank you for watching.